Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I'll be reviewing this Universal Precision Stylus pen which will work for all touchscreen devices without any need of charging or connection. And to top it up, it has these interchangeable tips. So let's get into it. If you're someone new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel as we do regular reviews for various tech accessories like this one, smartphones and smartwatch reviews, DIY videos, tutorials and much more. Also check out our playlist tab to find curated playlist for various content we post on this channel. So today I have this Universal 2-in-1 Precision Stylus pen from a company named Honsky. I got it from Amazon for less than 10 Canadian dollars, which is relatively cheap. FYI guys, this is not a sponsored video and I paid the full price for this Precision Stylus to provide my honest review. This stylus will work on pretty much all the touchscreen devices and you don't need to charge it or pair it up, as it's just a metal pen and it does not need any external power or connection and will just work like a pen on any device, as simple as that. So before we start with the actual review, I'll quickly brief you guys about how does a universal stylus pen work. So any capacitive touchscreen has a capacitive, that means a charge storing material coating on its surface with circuits located at the corner of the screen to measure the capacitance or charge on a person's skin touching the screen. And that's why when you have a glove on, the touchscreen will not work. You can make your screen work with your finger, your knuckle, or even your nail. And that's because our skin carries a charge which helps the screen to identify a human touch. Now, a universal pen like this one basically is made of metal, so the charge on our skin can be transferred via the metal to these tips, which is made of a conductive rubber or a metal mesh. And that's why even when I hold the pen from its grip, it will still work because the rubber in the grip is also a conductive. That means it will conduct the charge from the skin to the screen. With all that being said, now it makes sense why such pen does not need any Bluetooth pairing or any sort of connection or charging. It just works like a regular pen, but in fact a regular pen will not work because it's made of plastic and it will not carry any charge. Now that being said, you will wonder why can't we make our own stylus, and you definitely can from pretty much any conductive material, like in this one where you can see an aluminum foil with a cotton tip mildly soaked in water will just do the same. You can even get this cheap plug-in style stylus for mobile device, but the problem with this stylus is that they are about the size of our little fingertip, just like this metal mesh tip which came in the box. And such tips are not that great for precision, which you can see for yourself later in this video. So the solution is a narrow tip disc which is transparent, so you can see through it for precise touch. Let's start the review with unboxing. And this particular stylus came in an unnamed box like this one. Obviously it says made in China. Once you open it up, you will find the world's shortest guide / manual, which in my opinion is pretty concise and perfect. Now inside the box will be the stylus pen itself and one additional mesh tip and 3 conductive silicone tip disc. I personally found it really hard to remove the additional tips. So here's my little trick to remove them quickly without damaging them. Pull out the foam that holds all the part and just push the tip from the back just like this to pop the tips out. Now the pen itself is pretty good quality. It comes in various color options, but I got the red one. The pen has a screw-in lid with a nice pocket holder clip. The pen basically has 2 points, one of which will be pre-exposed, that will be the metal mesh tip. I can really appreciate them using a metal mesh tip versus a conductive rubber tip like those you will find in those cheap styluses. And the problem with those rubber tips is that it sometimes sticks to the screen, but the metal mesh slides on the screen like butter for fluidity. To replace the mesh tip, all you have to do is unscrew the tip like this and screw it back in the new one. I also appreciate the rubber rings all over the connection points that will prevent moisture from going in, as well as prevent from over tightening it up. Now on the other side, which will be covered with the lid because it houses the delicate conductive silicone tip disc, which in my personal opinion is my favorite, as it's great for precision drawing. Let me show how to replace this tip. So all you have to do is gently hold the disc and pull it away from the pen, and the metal rod housing the conductive rubber will slide out. Carefully slide it inside to put it back in. Now I would personally prefer this rubber tip disc versus a metal ball and socket tip disc like the one in this image, because when you move the disc in different direction, it'll come back to its original center position, and the metal tip disc sometimes may not. Now let's talk about functionality. Right off the back, I'll say that you will see this pen in all my upcoming videos for smartwatches, as using my big fingertip does block the view, but when I use this precision tip, it will not block the view, and I can precisely touch the tiny elements on the screen without losing the focus of the camera, and viewer can also see what's under the point. For artists and digital designers who work a lot on their tablet or touchscreen monitor will significantly benefit from this point, as this pen, as you can just carry it in your pocket, pull it out and start drawing. Keep in mind, on the tablet, if your palm touches the screen, the pen may not work, so you can get a half glove like this one to avoid such mishaps, or just place something in between your palm and screen. Let's open up an app and show you how you can precisely edit. I will draw two squares with either of the tip to show you that you can easily complete the corner with the tip disc versus the metal mesh tip. So all that being said, I personally don't find any downside or negative point to say about this stylus. I am even comfortable with the grip, so in my opinion this will be a very helpful piece of tech for people like me, or for students who would love to take handwritten notes, digital graphic designers, as they can precisely draw on any screen. I will say though that this is not a pressure sensitive tip. If you're looking for something like that, keep in mind this is not for you. However, pressure sensitive styluses have their own specialized drawing surface, like my eyeball pen tablet as shown over here, which is a different story. So to wrap it all up, this is overall a very good stylus. I would prefer this over those cheap styluses. Anyways, you can find the links to purchase these in the description of this video, so be sure to check those links out. So I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up, and maybe give it a thumbs up anyways as an appreciation to our effort for making this video. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.